All right, so yesterday I reacted to Merkules. The video or the song was called Time. That song was so dope. I knew that as soon as I dropped it, I realized what day it was, Merk Mondays, and I knew he was going to be releasing something else because in the description of the video, the song that I did yesterday, in the description of that, it said on his page that he was going to drop another big collab. And sure enough, he did. I'm super stoked to listen to this. He put, I believe it's Struggle Jennings, right, on the track? Yeah, okay. So I've heard a little bit of Struggle Jennings music, but not enough to sit here and talk on an educated level about his style or where he comes from or his vibe and energy. So this is almost going to be like a first time getting to actually listen to Struggle Jennings. Now, I've heard most of his music, but I believe that everything I have heard have been samples or teasers on Instagram. I believe that's why I've heard most of his music, because as I was looking over this song in the comments, I haven't heard this song yet, the one with Merkules and Struggle Jennings. I haven't heard the song yet, but as I was reading over the comments and everything, I had realized, oh, I'm not too familiar with Struggle Jennings' catalog at all, so this will be exciting to listen to. As always, in the description below, there are links. On April 2nd, I'm dropping a new song with NUBS from Odd Squad Family. Shout out Odd Squad Family. You guys are incredible musicians. NUBS killed it on this track, House Party. The song slaps crazy hard. I've teased it a few times on Instagram, so if you're not familiar with it, go check out my Instagram, official Cult Canon. Shoot me a follow. Drop some comments on the videos and the teasers that I posted. I love that song. Originally, I was going to shoot a whole music video to this song, and originally there was another big artist on that song, but me and that other artist, we couldn't come to an agreement on the negotiation part of it, and then also the scheduling was just really difficult because we're both so busy. So I ended up getting a hold of NUBS team. NUBS jumped on it, killed it, murdered it. I love it. I can't wait for you guys to hear that April 2nd. Also, Verbal Graffiti merch, Patient Zero. Go check it out on Teespring. Verbal Graffiti on Teespring. Buy yourself something sweet. Damn it. Let's go. This is Merkules featuring Struggle Jennings voices. I'm curious how this is going to work out because Merkules seems like he is super adaptable to like working with a wide range of musicians, and that's one of the reasons that I've really grown to like Merkules over these last few months of listening to him and whatnot. So let's get it. That's what is that, an electric guitar right there? I don't think that's an acoustic. Or it could be I think it's an electric guitar. Merk Mondays, baby.
All I ever hear is voices. They won't ever shut the fuck up.
Wait. I want to hear how he came in on that one more time. I'm sorry. It's just when that beat dropped and he waited a second, he let the beat kick in. I want to just hear how he came in on that one more time.
All I ever hear is voices. They won't ever shut the fuck up.
I am noticing that Merkules is playing with his vocals a lot more. And these, I don't know, again, as everybody knows, when a musician makes songs and releases songs, oftentimes those songs are like pretty old. They're usually older. They're not made like the day before, then released the next day. Usually an artist will build up a catalog or build up songs, put them in the vault and release them gradually. I don't know what Merkules' workflow is, but in the last two songs I've reacted to by him, I feel like he's really experimenting with his singing voice. I'll go back a wee bit. For this video, I'm only going to go back a little bit at a time. Just because I don't want to take too much time editing and whatnot, just for today. But let's get it.
Shut the fuck up. All I ever hear is voices.
Ooh. This is a slow jam.
All I ever hear is voices. I don't really think that it's fair. All I ever hear is voices. I had a dream the other night they weren't there, and I don't know why. I'm ready for the rock.
Hey, that's interesting. The chorus, the way he's dragging out his vocal, he doesn't hit on the first beat in the measure of 4. He waits for it to go, then he jumps in. And then the next beat measure starts, and he goes and finishes up the line that follows. I like how he's doing that. And again, I am getting a big sense of that he's experimenting with his vocals more. So I'm curious where this goes and what this song, what the format of this song is going to sound like.
His voices, I had a dream the other night they weren't there. And I don't know why, I'm ready for the ride, gotta hold on tight. I've heard these voices most of my life, that's a whole lot of whiskey and lonely nights. There's a whole lot of bullshit I hold inside, but I guess that's just how it goes sometimes.
Woo! I've heard these voices all my life, it's a whole bunch of whiskey and lonely nights. Oh, that was hard. Go back to him coming in, hold up.
They weren't there, and I don't know why. I'm ready for the ride, gotta hold on tight. I've heard these voices most of my life, that's a whole lot of whiskey and lonely nights. A whole lot of bullshit I hold inside, but I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. I just stepped over the borderline. If I get fucked up, then we'll both be fine. Like, how much more can I take? But I cut that grass, I'm avoiding the snakes. PTSD.
Ooh, he said I'm cutting the grass to avoid the snakes. PTSD from the, let's hear what he finishes that off with.
How much more can I take? But I cut that grass, I'm avoiding the snakes. PTSD from the choices I made. Pedal to the metal.
PTSD from the choices I made. That's lit. I'll go back so we can hear how it unfolds.
How much more can I take? But I cut that grass, I'm avoiding the snakes. PTSD from the choices I made. Pedal to the metal and I won't hit the brake.
Oh, this is giving me Bone Thugs vibes. Like, everybody on this channel knows that me and Bone Thugs. I won't even go there. But I'm digging it because it does. It has Bone Thugs vibes and it has classic Bone Thugs vibes. The reason I say that is because the punch-in that he just did at the PTSD from the choices I made, like that flow, that lighter vocal tone, that melody is very Bone Thug-esque. All right, we'll go back a wee bit.
PTSD from the choices I made. Pedal to the metal and I won't hit the brake. The more I drink, then the more I erase. So I pick up another 2-4 by the case. I'm trying to ignore all the voices again. What can I say? I've been going insane. Woo. And I'm just trying to live in the moment. But I'm broken, I'm drinking, I'm smoking. I feel hopeless, I don't know the outcome.
See what I mean? I swear, Merkules is like, he's stepping up from the level he's been at into another level of like a whole nother platform because the way he's experimenting with his singing voice. Now, there's going to be fans out there that are going to comment and they're like, oh, he always does this. I'm sure you're right. I'm just going off the progression that I've heard in the last few songs. And I'm hearing experimentation on the vocal end. And it's dope. It sounds good.
I feel hopeless, I don't know the outcome. But they still got the nerve to ask how come. I burnt the bridge, but then I built it back from scratch. So it's hard for me to say I still feel guilty after that. I'm abusing all these substances to filter through my past. I used to feel like giving up, but now I'm feeling like fuck that. All I ever hear is voices.
That was dope. Okay, so let me hide my crazy set of hair. Oh my god, now I look like I have a giant head. All right. I like that when he went into that melody, and I'm smoking and I'm tripping because I don't know the outcome or whatever the lyrics were right there. That melody was super catchy and it was very familiar. Like, I don't mean that he got that from somewhere. I just mean that melodic melody, melodic driven rap was very familiar. And the way he just performed again, I have to say it again, but I hear experimentation in his vocals, so let's get it.
All I ever hear is voices. Ooh. They won't ever shut the fuck up. All I ever hear is voices. No one's ever there, it's just us. All I ever hear is voices.
Oh, I love it's such a subtle delay effect and echo on the last word he says. It's super subtle. This is the hook. So as you guys know, I don't like to go back for the hooks. I won't go back a few seconds. I'll let them play out.
I don't really think that it's fair. All I ever hear is voices. I had a dream the other night they weren't there.
The night is haunted, being taunted.
Okay, so this must be Struggle Jennings coming in. Again, this will be like I haven't heard him before. I haven't heard this verse, and I'm not super familiar with Struggle Jennings' catalog, so I'm excited to get edumacated.
I had a dream the other night they weren't there.
The night is haunted, being taunted by my past life. Last night I heard there's certain wrongs that I can't right. Speaking, preaching gospels that seem...
Hold the fuck up. Hold up. go back to his start of his verse.
The night is haunted, being taunted by my past life. Last night I heard there's certain wrongs that I can't right. Speaking, preaching gospels that seemed evil. Told me if I want to save my people.
Ooh, his voice. Oh, it's so smoky. Oh, it's so dope. Oh my God, I love his voice. Keep going, my dude.
I heard there's certain wrongs that I can't right. Speaking, preaching gospels that seemed evil. Told me if I want to save my people, I'ma have to get medieval.
Hey, they said if I'm gonna save my people, I'm gonna have to get medieval. That's litty.
Wanna save my people, I'ma have to get medieval. Boondock saints, 2 Glocks and war paint. Heard my mama's prayers faint. Tried to wake up, but I can't. Speaking a language that's been written on a stone. Rosetta, asleep, hold a Beretta underneath the dream catcher.
Yo, that I sleep with the Beretta underneath the dream catcher. The Rosetta Stone line. Yo, that was fire. His verse right now, this whole song is good, but what's catching me about his verse isn't just the vocals or the flow, but the thing is, I feel the need to listen to what he's saying, and that's incredible. Like, he is catching me right now so off guard. I like it.
Rosetta, asleep, hold a Beretta underneath the dream catcher.
Hey!
Made mistakes throughout my life, not on slight airs. Waking up from night terrors, drink myself to sleep to beat the nightmares.
Ooh. I drink myself to sleep because the night terrors. I drink myself to sleep to get over the nightmares. Something along those lines. Like, I'm just paraphrasing, but yo. Everybody listening, we have got to do more Struggle Jennings reactions. This dude's vocals are fire. I'm gonna go back a little bit more because that his everything he's saying is, I'm listening to like full on. He has my attention full on. This is dope.
Waking up from night terrors, drink myself to sleep to beat the nightmares. Heard a whisper in the wind, reminding me of where I've been, condemning me for all my sins. Another chance and I'll repent. Voices speaking words I'll never say out loud. No, I've never been proud of what I did down and out. Drown them out, the message on.
Oh, I've never been proud of what I did down and out. Yo, dude. Like, everything he's saying right now is so dope, and his flow is so here and there. It's like, oh my God, this is an artist that does not feel the need for the beat to control what his flow or his rap is gonna be. I feel like this dude manipulates the beat with his rap. That's so dope, and not many artists have that attribute.
Voices speaking words I'll never say out loud. No, I've never been proud of what I did down and out. Drown them out, the message on the wall, sound them out. Nobody hear it, growling through these turquoise teeth at the spirit.
Yo, that growl at the end, that was so dope. And then what'd he say? Did he say turquoise teeth? I'm not sure what that's referring to, if he has like a turquoise grill or something, but if somebody could educate me about that. Nevertheless, that ender of that verse was fire. I honestly, if I had the time, I would go all the way back and re-listen to that entire verse, because that's how good that verse was.
All I ever hear is voices. They won't ever shut the fuck up. All I ever hear is voices.
Hey, question, with all these Merk Monday songs that Merkules drops, does he eventually get them all and put them onto like a collection album, or are these all just singles? And then one other question, part 2. Does he end up using these singles to make videos later on? I'm curious, because again, I'm new to Merkules, so mainly what you guys tell me is all I know.
I don't really think that it's fair. All I ever hear is voices.
Another thing I gotta point out is just the slow jam nature of this song is so kicked back. This is now the second song we've reacted to by him in the last 2 days. Time was the first one, Voices is the second. The way that he set these up is so smooth. The flows on them and the relatability is at an all-time high. I'm pretty sure this is the end right here. Okay, let me just make sure I'm not missing nothing. Okay, cool. So that was the end of that one. That one felt really good. That song felt really good to listen to. I also want to point out that Struggle Jennings' verse it was like I had to listen to it. Like the way he sounds, the way he approached that beat, the topic he's talking about, and the subject matters he's going through in each line, and the way he's wording things, like, man, he really, really grabbed my attention. Like I said, he makes you want to listen. Some songs you just want to hear. You know what I mean? It feels good just to hear. But nowadays, you don't get a lot of music that makes you want to listen to what the artist is saying. And I think Merkules and Struggle Jennings achieved that on a big scale with this one on Voices. Tell me what you guys thought in the comments down below. Which verse, I'm curious if anybody will answer this, but which verse did you guys prefer? Did you prefer Merkules or Struggle Jennings? I'm kind of at a toss-up. Because they both did it so different, and each style was dope, and they did it in their own style. So this was an amazing collaboration effort. So shout out to Merkules, big shout out to Struggle Jennings. Drop comments down below, put in requests for more Merkules, and definitely put in more requests for this dude Struggle Jennings, because he is a beast.